Hey, we're live! Woo!
Facebook Live. This is our second time. We're Ellis and Tyler from the Z88.3 Morning Show, and welcome.
Yeah, we had so much fun doing this last time. We said, we ought to do this one more time and see if we can get it right this time.
We want to know how you're doing, and we want to thank all of the friends that we met last time we did Facebook Live.
Oh, yeah. Met so many new friends, met so many old friends, too. We're just glad you're there. Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you for listening to Z88.3. And it's hard to believe the summer is almost over. I mean, what is it? Seminole County goes back to school in about 2 weeks?
Yeah, we go back in 2 weeks.
Orange County's
crazy?
back in 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Time flies. So with this last couple of weeks of the summer, I think we're all probably trying to think of some fun things to do with the family, but we don't want to spend a lot of money.
No, and there's so many things to do around Central Florida. I know that my family's tried to venture off to do different things that we maybe haven't done before, and we wanted to hear what your ideas are.
All right, so if you know of any inexpensive, fun things to do with the family in Central Florida here during the last couple of weeks of our summer break, love to hear from you. Feel free just to comment, post your comments, and we'd love to see them.
I know that for our family, we just went to Minnesota Key, which is, I'd never heard of it before, but it's pretty close to Venice Beach.
Down in Southwest Florida.
Yep, and we went shelling to look for different shells, ended up finding a shark tooth, which was really cool. Have you ever found a shark tooth before?
I have never found a shark tooth.
It's pretty awesome. And then we ended up finding like 10 more that day, 20 more, 100 shark's teeth by the end of the weekend.
Wow.
So that's kind of a fun thing.
I didn't know you could even just find on the beach. I've never seen that.
Well, I've never found one in Daytona Beach or New Smyrna Beach, but in Minnesota Beach, they were all over the place.
Maybe not seeing them in Daytona Beach could be a small blessing if you think about it.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm holding hundreds of shark teeth wondering, is this a good thing? Because this came out of somebody's mouth.
Right.
But the kids loved it. It was a fun thing to do.
A fun, inexpensive thing I love to do, and it's real old school Central Florida, that is to go over to Claremont and go up the Citrus Tower.
I've never done that.
You've never done
No,
that?
I've never done that.
Holy
Hi, Floyd.
cow.
Thanks for listening.
Hey, and Brian, he's there too. What's up? There's also, you go to the top,
Okay.
and you can look out to where all the oranges used to be. But now you see rooftops. But it is cool because you can see Orlando in the distance.
Okay.
And it's just, I don't know, even with all the houses there, it's still a beautiful view if you ever want to check it out.
Well, Brian says that a kind of a cool place to go is the Winter Garden Splash Pad. I've never been to that one, but splash pads are awesome right now with our heat index above 100. Those are a cool thing. We have a cool splash pad in Winter Springs that's always fun to go to at Trotwood Park.
And the cool thing is if you check out the Winter Garden Splash Pad on Saturday, the farmers market's going there.
Oh, cool.
So while the kids are there just splashing around, you can go out and buy your maters and taters and get your knives sharpened and all that fun stuff we used to do at Flea World.
We would love Flea World. Come on.
I love Flea World.
We would love to hear what your ideas are as summer kind of wraps up, to hear what you and your family are doing. Picnic sounds fun. Thanks, Chris.
Oh, that's always a good idea.
Maybe the picnic and then the splash pad so you can cool off from the
That's
picnic.
right.
That's a good one.
Right. Hey, another cool thing you may want to check out. I don't know if you've done this. I don't think a lot of Central Floridians have done this. In Claremont, back over by the Citrus Tower, they have something called the Museum of Presidents or something like that.
I've never been to that either. I need to get out more.
It's really cool. You can go there, check it out.
Hi, Sherry.
It is very old-fashioned, but it is kind of a fun, cheap way to get through the afternoon.
And you also love presidents.
Presidents are cool.
Quick, who is the 14th president?
14th president, was that James Buchanan?
Sure. Sure. Nailed it. Sure.
Watch,
Hey,
somebody's
Judith.
going to point out I was wrong in a
Judith
second.
is my girl. She's like beach time. I'm the same way. Going to the beach, a great way to celebrate summer as we get close to the end. Our sweet friend Eileen said Aquatica. I've never been to Aquatica either.
I haven't done it yet either.
I feel like I have to get out more because I haven't done a lot of things. Disney Springs, haven't done that yet either. I know they've opened up a lot of things.
I used to hang out there a lot back when it was downtown Disney, but I haven't had a chance since the revamp. If it was worth it, you got to let us know. I want to go check it out. So many cool. That's one of the great things about living here in Central Florida is we have so many cool options, so many things to do. If I ever hear a child in Central Florida say, "I'm bored," I'm sending them to Roanoke, Virginia.
No, send them to me. I've got laundry, like a mound of it.
Oh, there you
up
are.
With that. You can do the socks. We'll let them do the socks. You know what else I love?
What's that?
De Leon Springs. De Leon Springs, you can kind of go there with the family, but if you go really early, you can go to the sugar mill and
That's a
make
good
pancakes.
idea.
And it's not too expensive, and it's just kind of a cool... It's a cool Central Florida thing to do.
Right. Our friend Andrea says you may want to check out St. Petersburg Or St. Augustine. That's great for
Love St.
sightseeing.
Augustine.
The first thing I do when I get to St. Augustine, and I know it's cheesy, I get on that little tram that goes all around the old city and hear all the stories and just
cool.
people watch. I just always found it so much fun.
Okay, Michelle's reminding us that Kids Bowl free. That's a good thing. KidsBowlFree.com. You can get 2 games, I think, free a day, and that's a cool thing. Also, Regal Cinema does their dollar movies on Tuesdays and Wednesday mornings.
Oh, that's right. And Central Florida Zoo, thank you for that. So, sometimes I think we forget about the Central Florida Zoo, but it's kind of cool. They got picnic areas, and they even have one of those, what do you call them?
Ropes course?
A ropes course where you're up among the trees walking around. It's really cool.
That's outside of it. You know, I need to make a trip there because on my little girl Ella J's bucket list this year is to meet a porcupine. And so I heard that to meet a porcupine, you have to go to Central Florida Zoo. Thankfully, it's not in my neighborhood. So
hey, looky there. Karen says try Tarpon Springs, and you can go on the sponge boats.
Sponge boats?
No, wait. Are the boats made of sponge? Or do the boats allow you to see the sponges down in the water?
What's a sponge boat?
I've never heard of it.
Sponge boat. You'll have to let us know what that is. I've never heard of that.
Oh, Jetty Park in Cocoa.
Riding the Sunrail.
Oh, there you go.
Have not done
Just
that
a couple of bucks, you get a little tour of Orlando. That is a brilliant idea. Sunrail. Never thought about that. Thank you so much.
Oh, you know what? Krista has a great idea. Doing the splash pad that's at the Central Florida Zoo, you can do that, but you can also feed the giraffes.
Oh.
Is that the Central? I think the Brevard Zoo is the one that has the giraffes, right? Unless they have. No, they have giraffes at the Central Florida Zoo too.
Okay, I've lost track. I really need to visit the zoos.
We need to have our own
years.
new bucket list of things to do in Central Florida that we haven't done. We only have a few weeks left of summer, Ellis.
That's right. We're running out of time. So what ideas do you have? Feel free to just post it down there, and we'd love to hear what you have. Our friend Brandy says, take the kids and see you guys at the station. Hey!
We would love that.
You know, we do tours here at Z88.3. So if you contact... We do tours.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're free.
You said
they're free.
You said.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
We do tours. So if you ever want to see Z88.3, maybe you have a Bible school class, or maybe just your class at school. Maybe you're a homeschooling mom. We'd love to show your kids around the radio station. Just contact our front desk. We'll set it
let
up.
us know ahead of time. We'd love to. Well, maybe even put your kids on the radio too. We'd like to do that.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
You know what? Ron John Surf Shop is a really cool place to go to. That's where Sherry likes to bring her family.
You know, I've never been there.
You've never been to Ron John?
I've never been to Ron John.
Ellis.
I've seen the billboards. I've seen the bumper stickers, but I've never been.
They're open 24 hours a day. It's kind of a fun thing to do. We have to go to Ron John.
Eileen said #road trip.
Let's do it. Drew goes to the Orlando Science Center. That's a cool place. They have this really awesome dinosaur exhibit that my kids love to kind of dig in.
Oh, I love it. Brian says the Z88.3 tours are in the air conditioning.
Yes, they are.
See, we got you covered.
Oh my, what is this? A chocolate factory at Baldwin Park?
Are
chocolate
you serious?
Factory? You make your own?
Oh my goodness,
so
I know nothing
awesome.
about that.
I don't either.
Okay, we got to put that on our bucket list for
that
this
just made
week.
that just made it to the top of the list.
Oh,
chocolate
yeah.
Factory?
And museums. Do we have a lot of museums here? I never really thought about that.
We do.
We got the Science Center.
The History Museum.
Oh, the History Museum, the Orange County History Museum. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Any other museums around worth checking out? I have to admit, sometimes because we've got all these big theme parks and all this incredible stuff, sometimes you can forget about some basic things like museums and things.
I think we do have more that we probably neglected to see. We need to get out a little bit more, Ellis.
Yes, we do.
Drew thinks, or Chris thinks that my girls should come on the show and do the show one day. I'm all for that.
I'm for that.
They probably would do better than us.
I'll be lying in bed, listening to my clock radio, letting you know how they did.
Space Museum.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Sherry. The Space Museum. I always forget about that. Oh, Fort Christmas? All the years I've lived here, never been to Fort Christmas.
Neither have I. What do you do at Fort Christmas? What is there to do
I guess you tour the fort. Oh, small airplane museum in Kissimmee. That's cool. And that also reminds me of Old Town with all the classic cars out there.
I haven't been there in years.
Oh, man.
Isn't there a Ferris wheel there?
There's Ferris wheel,
Okay.
all kinds of fun things. Hey, Saturday, look at the cars, walk around with your ice cream. I'm like a 6-year-old again.
Hi, Elizabeth. Elizabeth's joining us now. It's our second Facebook Live. And we love getting the chance to talk with you and get to know you and see what you're doing as summer kind of wraps up. Maggie says that her family likes listening to our show.
Oh, well, thank you guys. Oh, look at that. Cynthia says the Morse Museum. I forgot about that. It's
Have
in
you
Winter
gone to
Park.
that? I've never been to
I've
that one
never
either.
been. I've wanted to do it. Wow. I thought I'd seen everything around Central Florida. You guys are reminding me. I haven't. So thanks for those great ideas. So appreciate them.
We only have a few weeks left of summer, so maybe if you get a chance to go to any of these places that you've heard about, you have to let us know. We'll continue the conversation on our Z88.3 Mornings Facebook page. Let's do another Facebook Live, maybe.
Yeah.
Let's try this out.
How about in 2 weeks?
Let's do 2 weeks.
Okay.
Tuesdays were good, too.
Tuesday's okay with all of you?
Tuesday work?
All right, let's do it Tuesdays, 2 weeks from now. 11 o'clock?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Or how about 4 a.m.?
Oh, listen, I have something else that you can do in Central Florida this summer. SeaWorld. SeaWorld Orlando, and we have got, I don't know if you've heard about this yet, but we've got your first chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to go to SeaWorld. Tomorrow morning, be listening.
What time?
Ellis and Tyler at 8:40.
8:40 tomorrow morning, SeaWorld tickets. Put it on your calendar. We want to make sure you're there. So thanks for joining us. Thanks, Eileen and Karen and Floyd and Brian and all of you guys for just spending some time with us this morning.
Thanks, Mark. We appreciate you guys. Love you. And
thanks, Chris.
We'll talk to you soon. Happy summer. Enjoy what's left of it.
All right.